Good afternoon, friends and neighbors. This is your good buddy Bulldawg coming back at you live and uncut from the Burn Studios here in the wilds of upstate New York. I'm really excited to start off with my very first top 5 video. I hope it helps out. Couple disclaimers. This is my top 5, not yours. So if I don't mention your favorite blend in here, please, please, please don't crucify me. Please, please, please tell me down below what it is that I missed out on. And that way I might not have come across it yet. Please bring my attention to it. Let me know why I should pay attention to it, because I am still exploring. Full disclosure, I haven't even really touched upon the Drucker and Sons. Is that what it is? Drucker and Sons blends. I've tried a couple and I forgot what they're like. I'd like to really delve deeply into those. So there are lots and lots of Englishes that I have not even discovered yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my top 5 with you. It was not easy. This is my top 5-ish list. I do have lots of honorable mentions here for you. And this was not easy to pick a top 5. It was very easy to pick favorites of mine, but to narrow it down to 5 is a lot tougher than I really thought. Let's get started here. All right. So very first off, we have, I do not have the tin for this anymore, I'm sorry. This is a blend that is no longer in production. It is a Seattle Pipe Club blend. It is an honorable mention blend. It is Seattle Pipe Club's Hood Canal. Outstanding blend. It was so tough to not include this in the top 5. Let me back this up a little bit. A friend of mine, yes, Doyle, you, was kind enough to share some blends with me, just as the whole house of cards was coming down around the whole Sutliff thing. The whole, Sutliff being closed down, and there were so many different blends that were being discontinued and stuff. And Doyle, my friend Doyle, took it upon himself to introduce me to several blends that were on the chopping block. Had I not known about these, I would have been perfectly fine. But because I learned about this and I really, really enjoyed this, this is one of the ones where I tried it and I'm like, oh dear God, I have got to stock up on it while I can. It is medium in body and flavor. It's got Latakia, Virginia, Turkish Orientals, and even a little bit of Perique for flavor. It's a really good blend. Now, the thing that really sets it apart is it has burley in it, true burley. So it is burley and Latakia forward, which really makes it unique and smooth and wonderful. It's one of those blends that you could just smoke and not think about and just enjoy the heck out of it. It comes in a crumble cake that burns really, really slowly, for me at least. It's a really crumbly crumble cake. It's falling apart here for me. So that's what it looks like. It is a beautiful crumble cake. Ooh, it's crumbling with gravity. And oh my goodness, is that a wonderful blend to work with. The mechanics are fantastic. It breaks apart really easy. You got to be careful you don't break it apart too finely into dust, which is true of many of the Seattle Pipe Club blends, the ones that are the crumble cake. But man, it's cool burning and just tastes beautiful, just beautiful. All right, next in the honorable mention category, the two of the 3 Big 3 for Peterson, the Dunhill Big 3, the original Dunhill Big 3. My Mixture 965 and Nightcap. I'm mentioning these together because depending on my mood I like one more than the other. They're really just fantastic. Nightcap is a fantastic, big-bodied blend, huge Latakia flavor, and it's aptly named Nightcap because it's probably better you have it in the evening because, man, that flavor is just so big, and it's got a decent amount of oomph from nicotine, so be careful with that. And it's also got a little touch of Perique to add some flavor. Now, talking about the 965, it is a more of a medium English, and quite honestly, it is actually falls under the umbrella of a Scottish blend, and a Scottish blend is an English, which has a bit of Cavendish to it, and this does have the brown Cavendish in it, so that's a really nice medium-bodied one to go with. You can smoke that just about any time, although I have said in a past video that for some reason the nicotine in my Mixture 965 kicks me in the butt every single time. All right, so the big three. When you're talking about the Peterson / Dunhill big three, you have the early morning pipe, which is on the lighter end of the spectrum, and at the other end of the spectrum you have the nightcap. Early morning pipe, nightcap. Mr. GL Greg Pease, has done much of the same. We have Chelsea Morning and Quiet Nights. And to me, I love these blends. I am a huge GLP's fanboy. Sorry, not sorry. So Chelsea Morning is a fantastic lighter blend, great with coffee. It's light to medium with the Latakia, and it has just a little bit of Perique to it. Nice flavor, goes great with coffee. Next we have the Quiet Nights, and the Quiet Nights, I've heard this, I've read a review where someone said that smoking Quiet Nights is like savoring a Thanksgiving dinner. And I couldn't put it any better. There's so much flavor going on in here. It's so packed with flavor. If you're looking for a huge flavor bomb that goes in so many different directions that you're able to really just sit back with and try to pick apart and try to get all the nuances out, this is your blend. Fantastic stuff. Another one that didn't quite make the cut for the top 5, and it breaks my heart, is another one that's not made anymore, unfortunately. If you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. That would be Sutliff's Bengal Slices. This is a Balkan of sorts. You'll notice I'm pretty heavy in the Balkan department. I really like the Balkans. The thing that makes this a little bit different is, well, it's a crumble cake, a lot like the Hood Canal. So it has those crumble cakes in here. It's got several of those that are flat slices of crumble cake. And the thing that really sets this one off is they added a top note, a topping of sorts. It's licorice-esque, licorice-ish. It's good. It's good. Don't be afraid of it. If you don't like licorice, I'd still encourage you to give it a shot because it's not like you're sucking on a black licorice stick. It's not like that at all, or a black jelly bean. It's just got enough of a little bit of a flavor to it that enhances the rest of the blend. Really fantastic stuff. The flavoring works very well, and you'll notice that it kind of fades as the bowl progresses. Really, really good stuff. That's the original Bengal Slices in the black tin. And here we go. On to the top 5. All right. Some of you might laugh at me for this one because, by golly, I just discovered this. It's been on my radar for a long time. Well, not that long. I've noticed that I've really been into Balkans, and so I wanted to explore them further. And one that I kind of stumbled across is made by Peterson. And well, let me just introduce it. I'm going to put on my specs here because I'll do some reading for you. Is Peterson's Old Dublin. A very unassuming tin. But I'll tell you what, man. I read about it and the reviews were positively glowing. This is a true sleeper blend if ever there was one. It is a Balkan in the fullest sense. It's got so much flavor to it. It's got Cavendish in it, so the smoke output is unreal. Here is the tin description. A supreme pipe tobacco based on the smoky aroma of Cyprus Latakia. To perfect this gem of a tobacco, there are select golden Virginias with aromatic black Cavendish and sweet Greek Oriental Basma grades added. Now it says aromatic black Cavendish. I don't get any kind of a top note on this. I'm wondering if they just use maybe, I think that they use it condimentally, if that's a word, as a condiment. It could be a vanilla Cavendish that they add to this. If that's the case, that does a really good job of just like smoothing things out and just making things much more cohesive. Much in the same way that Samuel Gawith's Perfection has the vanilla in it. But I don't really taste any top note in this. So it's not really an aromatic per se, but I think it does have, well, it says it has the aromatic black Cavendish. I didn't notice it, but I'll tell you what, it just is, it is such a cohesive, full-bodied blend with just fantastic smoke output, like I said, and I can't say enough about it. I'm so glad I came across this one. This one shot right to the top of my list. Good stuff. Good stuff. Can't recommend this enough. And it's on the less expensive side, too. So definitely worth your time to check out. That was number 5. Numero 4. All right. Another Seattle Pipe Club blend. I don't have a tin from the original, which I really like, but I am a fan of Seattle Pipe Club's Plum Pudding. This is another Balkan. As a matter of fact, okay, this says Special Reserve Flake. Full disclosure, I haven't tried this yet. This is one I got at the last pipe show, and I haven't tried it yet. This is the only tin I've ever owned of it. But the straight up original plum pudding that Cornell and Deal just brought back, thank goodness, is such a fantastic Balkan. I would call it a kitchen sink blend because, man, it has a bit of everything in it. It's got the Latakia, it's got the Orientals, it's got Virginias, it's got Perique, and it's got the Cavendish. It's got it all. As a matter of fact, the Orientals really come forward and sing. It's heavy. It is heavy in the Latakia, very smoky. But man, it's the Orientals that really come front and foremost, and the rest of the supporting players just really play well with that. Excellent stuff. That was number 4. Number 3. Okay, let's talk some more GLPs. This one was a number 1 for me for a long time. It's, judging on the day, a lot of the times I still can consider it a number 1 just because it is that good. It is a heavily Latakia blend, very smoky, and it's got a little bit of a unique character. Well, let me introduce it. GLP's Maltese Falcon. I love this blend. This is, you want the ultimate coffee accompaniment, This is it. Maltese Falcon and coffee were meant for each other. You get yourself some strong coffee and a bowl of Maltese Falcon. Oh, you are kicking your day off right, my friend. Excellent, excellent stuff. Stylish, dark, and alluring, generous quantities of Cyprian Latakia are blended with matured red Virginias, exotic Orientals, and just a little bright flue-cured leaf to offer a deep, full-bodied yet silky smoke with an intriguing sweetness, enhanced by a discreet and mysterious spice. Maltese Falcon possesses an exquisite balance, a wonderful all-day English-style mixture. I couldn't agree with that tin description more. Very descriptive. The Virginias in this are really awesome. If you like your matured red Virginias, this is a good go-to. Everything is, with the exception of the Latakia. The Latakia definitely is at the forefront. It's definitely Latakia heavy. Everything else is a supporting partner, and they all play very well together. It's an excellent, very well balanced blend. If I may give a spoiler alert, the mysterious spice, I've been told, is ginger. And the funny thing about it is, as I was trying to smoke it and discern, puzzle out, until my puzzler was sore, trying to figure out what the mysterious spice was, I couldn't put my finger on it. I knew it, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And then when I heard about it or read it somewhere, no, I think I heard about it. I think someone had told me about it, that it was ginger. I was like, no way. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You can pick it out. It's not something that jumps right out at you and says, I'm ginger and I'm here. It's not like that. But once you have it in your mind, maybe it's the power of suggestion, I don't know, but I'm able to taste it now. I'm able to actually pull that out as I'm smoking it. Again, an excellent morning blend. Next, sorry to bore you. I'm heavy on the Balkans, and I'm heavy on GLPs. In this case, it's both. GLP's Odyssey. This is numero dos. Some of you might say, yeah, that's number 2, all right. I like this a lot. I love this blend. It is a big monster Balkan, okay? Lots of Latakia flavor. Very heavy, very heavy. It's full-bodied. It's very smooth. And yes, I meant that to spell that with 3 O's. Smooth. It's really smooth, full-bodied, big Latakia flavor. It's got the Turkish Orientals that definitely come out and play with the Latakia. It's like they're playing ball. They're just tossing that ball back and forth to figure out who's in the lead there. And they work so well together. It's so well balanced and blended. Something that makes this a little bit different and really pushes it to the forefront for me is it has stoved Virginias in it. If you haven't smoked stoved Virginias straight, I highly recommend you get your hands on some if you can. It's not quite as easy to do that. Sutliff used to have their stoved Virginia readily available, and oh man, you can smoke that stuff straight, and the flavor of it is you're getting the red Virginia flavor to it, just the typical Virginia flavors that you're used to, but because it has been stoved and caramelized, it really gives it a molasses character to it. So wonderful, 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 wonderful. And so it's a great smoke output with this Odyssey. I can't say enough about it. All right, numero uno, the big one. Balkan Sobrani 759 mixture. To be exact, 1976 Balkan Sobrani. Have I had this? Yes, I have. This tin was in my grandfather's house when he passed, and I stumbled upon it, and I had to pick up my jaw up off the floor. I'm like, whoa, ho, ho. It was about half full, half empty, and very dry. I had to rehab it to get the moisture back. It readily took the moisture back. I'm going to show that in a video, how I go about doing that. And I shared it with a bunch of friends, and I'll tell you what, my friends, this is all it's cracked up to be. There's a reason this is legendary. All right? Great, great, fantastic flavor. But just can't get that stuff no mo. So I was very happy. It's another Doyle blend, because you can't get this one anymore, but you'll have much more luck getting your hands on this one than getting the Balkan Sobrani. And that is the copycat made by Russ Willett, the Hearth and Home Black House. This is my favorite English of all time. It is a Balkan. It is very, very different. All right, let me read this. Black House is an award-winning Latakia-based blend with Virginias, Orientals, dark-fired Kentucky, Perique, and a bit of unflavored Black Cavendish to emulate an old classic. The thing that really sets this apart is not only does it have that little bit of Perique to really enhance the flavor, not only does it have the Black Cavendish to really make it a full-bodied, cohesive blend, excuse me, but you'll notice that it has the dark-fired Kentucky, and you notice that I had stressed that. And the reason that that is so different is because not many English blends have both the Latakia and the dark-fired Kentucky together. Those are both fire-cured, cured over a smoldering fire with smoke, and they have very different flavors. And you'd think that the smokes might clash, but in this case, they play so well together. I'm sorry that this is my favorite #1 and not in production anymore. However, I've been told Russ Willett is back at his old shop, Havana Cigar Shop, Havana Cigar Shop, I believe. And he is mixing his old blends again, and they're going to sell them as the store blends. And that would be fan-bloody-tastic. Once again, my name's Bulldawg. I thank you very much for coming. I'll see you next time.